welcome. I didn't know when to start the video, like in terms of at what point on the journey, but we're off to Ireland, and so we're just joining the M6 now. The ferry's 10:30. Said to get there an hour. Well, check-in closes an hour early, and it's about an hour's drive. And I thought I'd give myself another hour, so I did. I give myself another hour. It's 10 to 8 now. The ferry goes at 10:30. Yeah, we'll have to see how we get on. I should be okay for time. But yeah, the old Defender's running well. I managed to fix the speed bubble. I'm not quite sure how. Okay, so we're back. That brings me to another point. I don't actually have a phone holder, so it's balanced very precariously in the little cubby tray. So the plan is, I'm going to get the ferry from Liverpool to Belfast. We're going to Belfast tomorrow morning. It's about 6 o'clock, 6 a.m.
But I cannot sleep, cause I want to be like I am the mayor of some godforsaken town. Sure, they knighted me yesterday, but who needs armor when I have an exoskeleton? I slip and squirm through the cracks, creep around by all the loading zones in my dirty little town. Get my shopping done, longer too, drop some dead weight, clean my hands of what I need to clean my hands of. And all for free, by mayoral decree, all from zone to loading zone of my town, yeah.
We're on the ferry, and I opted for a cabin this time. I've done a few trips without cabins and they're pretty bleak, so cabin tour, I suppose. So it's got 4 beds, but it's just me, so it's pretty spacious. I've done a few ferries and not gonna lie, this is probably the best one yet. At least the bathroom's pretty cool. What is that? Oh no. So yeah, I might be making the most of this shower because I know it sounds pretty grey, but I don't know where my next one will be. It could be a week. I'll have a look, see what's on TV as well. But it is getting on a bit. So yeah, I'll return in the morning.
So gorgeous the way they crave. How beautiful to take a bite out of the world. I want to rip the world a new one. It just crawls out of my mouth anymore. You can hate on it, or you can hug it. You can get all mushy and lovey-dovey. It's all the same when I'm out there driving around, all from zone to loading zone of my beautiful town. I park free. One-stop shop life for the quick fix before you...
So we're off the ferry now. It's only just occurred to me that it is 6, well, it's maybe 7 o'clock and nowhere is open. I need to do a food shop. There's a mega Tesco in Belfast and it's not open. So yeah, not quite sure what I'm going to do. I think I'm just going to sit and work out where I'm going, and then when the shop's open, get some bits. I'll get on Google Maps and work out where I'm going. But it's a lot cooler here than it was at home. Like, where wearing a jumper, sort of cool. But yeah, be back in a bit. Yeah, it's really quiet. It's super quiet because I suppose it's a Sunday morning, but much more quiet than I was expecting. Anyway, van tour. So this is the unit with everything in, apart from all the stuff that's on the roof and the lower down under seat units. So we'll start on the left. So this is all the electrics. I'm also using it as like a document storage and like electrics, like consumer electric sort of things. So my headphones go in there and a few other bits. So that's that one. It's all pretty much like off-grid capable. So it's got engine, well, DC to DC, solar. It's got a servo at the back, multi-plus, and then all the fuses on the back panel. The battery is under the driver's seat, and the vehicle battery. Sorry, yeah, the leisure battery is under the driver's seat. The vehicle battery is under the passenger seat. And yeah, there's nothing else in there, I don't think, apart from the fuses for those batteries. Fridge, it's just a little 9-litre fridge, which is a perfect one-man fridge size. Don't really need much more. Got a couple of drawers with sort of more day-to-day items. Also the thing, so I'll show you in a minute, when my bed's out, this top drawer is the only door I can access, so things I might need in bed are in there. Pots and pans, that's food storage, and then electricals, flat electricals, and then my water lives in there with a few bigger bits, and then there's like utility storage behind there, so toilet rolls and washing detergent down here. Oh no, did I forget to put my duvet cover in? Oh my god, what have I done with it? Sorry, I just had a realisation. Duvet lives down there. Oh, it's a bit stiff. Nothing in there. The hot weather makes the varnish, or in this one anyway, makes the varnish a bit tacky. Camp chair, charging cable, and then in this one we've got more bits and bobs, just small bits. What is that? Oh, speakers. So yeah, it's very simple. It's minimal and functional is the plan. Also the bed. So when it's bedtime, if you lift that up with that little tab there, pull that, and then the bed's in 2 halves, so you can make it a sofa, like an L-shaped sofa, like that. So yeah, it is still work in progress. I have gone away in a incomplete build, but the wall panels will butt up to the top of there and then go down, and then screw to the top of the bench at the back. I need to make a little L bracket. that door panel, that's going to have a panel on the door, and there'll be a table that folds down, so I have outdoor cooking facilities. At the moment I've only got some hooks on it because the plan is when I'm like getting in the van and it's wet outside, I can just put my shoes on there and not traipse dirt and mud and stuff all through the van. Curtains are obviously there, blind curtain, roll down, whatever you want to call it. Also on this wall, when it's got the panel on, the heater control will go there. It's also got a touch GX, so that'll be for monitoring all the systems. So it's got solar, DC to DC, multi-plus for charging off the mains, and my inverter. And yeah, that's basically all that. And then I've just got that at the moment because that wood, well, when it's all sorted, that's going to get swapped out for a proper wall socket, and that'll go up there, probably just a CBE wall socket or something. And then I'm also going to run a 12 volt DC power down the back of there, so I can have some USBs on the on the worktop. So yeah, I'll just piggyback off that fuse box. The I can't really show you. The RCBOs are behind the driver's seat. So yeah, I'm not going to end up electrocuting myself. Got a little subwoofer down there as well. Yeah. Oh, duvet cover. Oh my god. Good for that. Yeah. The front is very minimal again. No megabits added. Oh, you're joking. What has happened to that? That brings me on to the point of rubbish and the bin. The footwell is not the bin. The bin is hanging off the back spare wheel. It's one of them cheap, well, it's one of them trasheries, but I got a cheap one because I'm spending 100 quid on a plastic bag. Yeah, toolbox lives in the footwell. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm the only person in miles. So yeah, I made it. So I spent this morning around Belfast. Did some shopping at Lidl. Because it turns out that the shops, they only open at 1 PM. I presume it's some religious thing, maybe. But yeah, so yeah, I got some little bits, and then yeah, I think I'm just gonna bum around up here for the day. But yeah, it's pretty chill, and it's really windy. It's gonna be a really windy night, and I think it's gonna rain as well, so yeah, we'll see. I was hoping to have a barbecue. I'm gonna move the van forward, and I'm on a bit of a gravel, well, I say gravel, but I think it's a burnt out car. I hope you can still hear me, but I didn't know it's a burnt out car. Yeah, I hope I'm not next. And up here I've got the Starlink, so yeah, there's no signal tonight, so I'm on Starlink, and yeah, everything in that black box for 2 weeks, which I think is warped because I've strapped it down too tight, so I might have to look at that. So I've just whipped up the first meal I've ever cooked in the van. It was meant to be a barbecue, but I didn't think it was very responsible, so we cooked on the hob. It's the first time cooking inside, and it works all right. The only issue is that height between the pan and the ceiling is quite low, but there's dinner, so it seems to work. So I'm not even going to try and pronounce it, but basically the other side of that little horizon. It's like I think it's 300 meter drop, 200 meter drop, and then yeah, you get a view out over McGilligan and Donegal on the other side, which is actually that distant land over there. But yeah, I've got it all to myself tonight. I was gonna have a campfire, but then I got chickened out, and it does say no fires and no barbecues, so I think I'll be responsible and not do it, even though it's raining. I'm gonna say that for Donegal, I think, because there's some beaches there that you can literally park on and stay the night, or car parks right next to the beach. And yeah, I'm gonna save the campfires for that, because this wood I don't know how much weight this wheel can take, but that is quite heavy, and it's making me nervous that I've got a lot of weight hanging off that. So I've been trying to put, I mean, it's quite heavy. I mean, I'm trying to not put beer bottles and stuff in it, because that is adding unnecessary weight. But it's so cozy, just like having this inside area, and then like a little courtyard out of the rain. I love it. And then you can go inside, and it's the pitter pattering goes really quiet. But yeah, it's pretty cozy.